Welcome back, I am Dr. Ruckus, bringing you a new deck every single day, and today we are playing Dimir Kotose Control in Ranked Standard. I think Dimir is in a very interesting place right now because it can't effectively utilize some of the tools that are available in adjacent control color pairings. So compared to Azorius Control, we don't have Doomscar, which is cheaper than Blood on the Snow and can be foretold to reduce the cost even further, and so that enables it to play a little bit better against things like Thalia and Elite Spellbiter, which are trying to tax you out of sweepers. Compared to Mono Black Control, you can get away with Meathook Massacre and Blood on the Snow because you actually have so much treasure generation along the way between Shambling Gas, Deadly Dispute, and the Merchant that you can actually kind of keep up in mana against their taxes until you can hit these sweepers on curve. But if you're going to be playing, all the Shambling Gas and Eye Twitches and Deadly Dispute and Dimir Control, it's like, why not just play Mono Black? Or maybe Mono Black splashing a tiny bit of blue. It doesn't really feel truly like Dimir. The other thing that's interesting is, do you want to play Planeswalkers? And it's really tough in this format with so many creature lands. In Azorius Control, if you play Teferi, you can untap some lands and leave mana open to deal with their creature land if they have it. You can also slam Wandering Emperor after they've declared attackers, so it completely gets around that issue. And in Mono Black Control, you have so much crud just gumming up the ground that even if you play Sorin and you make the flying blocker, you still have like 1 to 2 things around that can block creature lands and anything else they have. Whereas in this deck, if you don't have that stuff going up the ground and you slam Sorin, if you tap out for Sorin and you make that one blocker and they have Hive of the Eye Tyrant with Menace, then it just dies. So that doesn't really feel good either. So I think in a true Dimir deck, the direction I took this is more towards Kotose, which is this sweet new rare. 5 mana 4/4. When it enters the battlefield, you exile a card from your opponent's graveyard and then get every other copy in their hand and library. And then so long as Kotose stays on the battlefield, you can play those exiled cards. Now it does feel slightly different from Lear because if you bounce your own Kotose with Fading Hope to protect it and then replay it, you don't have access to that same set of exiled cards. You have to pick a new card. Whereas when you replay Lear, you still have the same graveyard available, so it feels pretty good. So that's a slight downside. But one thing that's really cool you can do with Kotose is just you can take their win cons, which is very satisfying. Just take all their Planeswalker win cons, or whatever it is, just take it all. That's very satisfying. But you can also take their only interaction pieces that can deal with Kotose. So if you're up against Orzhov Control, you can take their Rite of Oblivion, and then they only have Vanishing Verse left, and that only hits monocolored permanents. So they literally basically have no tools to deal with Kotose left. That is very satisfying. Against Mono White, you can take the Brutal Cathar or Valorous Stance. Again, if that's gone, they just cannot get rid of Kotose. So I find that play pattern very satisfying and fun. Lastly, I'll note we do have Ray of Enfeeblement in the 2-drop slot because it is essentially replacing Power Word Kill or Infernal Grasp. And I think there's just so much Mono White, Boros aggro, Naya, decks running around, that there's just always a good white target. So I think you can get away with playing 4 copies of Ray of Enfeeblement. It's a little bit cheaper and more efficient against the vast majority of decks. All right, that's the deck. If you've been enjoying my content, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment for the algorithm. Let me know what deck I should play next. Enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. A little weird, but we can give this a go. At least have some draw power early. Up against Sir Pottymouth. Okay. It's roughly the mirror. A lot of Lear on board. Too many Lears. At least we can draw for a while, though. Down to 19. Another Shambling Gas. Okay. Deluge. That's not terrible. We can probably take this draw now. Yep, worth it. Play you tapped. Next turn we can Deluge. Just taking 2 damage per turn. That means they're not going to Deadly Dispute while they have this pressure out, probably. Twitch. All right, we're kind of looking for a -1 Meathook Massacre. That would feel decently good right now. Are we Deluging this turn? Delusion to Meathook Massacre? I think so. Probably don't need to Fading Hope. Now, the opponent is actually stuck on land here. So that's interesting. That's a reason not to kill anything, actually. I think we take all 3, and then Deluge on end step. Again, if they're stuck on land, that's big for us. Wow, they are stuck on land. Oh my goodness. Okay, we get the Massacre, and the Celestis probably. Again, if we minus the board, we give them fuel to do anything they want, but if we don't minus, they literally can't do anything. It's pretty interesting. Unfortunately, we are taking some damage per turn. But it's not the end of the world. How far ahead can we get? We could do Celestis plus Lamp. Let's Meathook Massacre. We kind of want them to play things, though. It's a tough situation to be in. I mean, they'll probably dead the dispute this turn, right? Surely they have it by now. Do we really want to Meathook Massacre for 1? We're down to 14. Yeah, it's fine. We kind of want them to play things so we can kill it and get it back with Kotose. Man, it's tough. Alright, that's fine. We'll do it for 1. Alright, we're giving them fuel, but at least slow down the clock a little bit. Have a massive mana advantage, though, at least temporarily. Hopefully we can capitalize on that. Yep, they got a ton of treasure here. Let's see if they just pop out like a Lolth or Sorin. Land. 5 mana available. Twitch returns. That's not too scary. We're the first ones with the Massacre out. That matters. They eye the Celestis. They eye the iTwitch. Right to Oblivion. Goodbye, Celestis. That's okay. We got many more in the deck. Mascot Exhibition. Okay. Man, if we take all the Rite of Oblivions, that's pretty damn good, right? Just strip them of removal. Then we just have to... I mean, that's all that can kill Kotose, really. That and Meathook Massacre. I think I like that a lot. So they have Planeswalkers. We have tons of answers to Planeswalkers, though. But we take Rite of Oblivion, and we take a peek at that hand, too. Legion Angel, Lolth, Vanishing Verse can't hit us. Interesting. Take all 3 rights. Oh boy, a lot of Planeswalkers. 4 Wandering, 2 more Lolth, Wedding Announced, Deadly Dispute, Meathook Massacre. Yeah, pretty standard stuff. Okay. We got that one for free. Okay. Well, Vanishing Verse cannot kill Kotose. The only thing they can use to kill Kotose is their own Meathook Massacre. I guess we can crew you, actually. Ha! Heck yeah. Vanishing Verse also can't hit our colorless artifact creature. So we're pretty well protected at this point. I like that a lot. They don't have Meathook Massacre in hand yet. They have to draw into it. Spider Queen comes down. We have Bloodchief's Thirst ready for her. So what are we doing this turn? Probably start with Bloodchief's Thirst. Then we can attack and Fading Hope one of them. Take the block, sure. Fading Hope one of these guys away. Yeah, probably don't need that. That's for the mono white matchup. Okay, feels good. We'll take the Bankbuster draw. Man, I can't remember if we played land this turn. Pure Sorcery anyway. I think we'll just take this draw now. I think we did. I think we played the island. Yep, okay. Yeah, they need 6 mana just to get to a Meathook Massacre that could kill the Kotose. Now, unfortunately, we don't have like a ton of fodder in the deck for Rite of Oblivion. Like, we can drop off our Meathook Massacre, but we don't have a whole bunch of things we can just randomly sacrifice for it. Interesting. They don't pop off Legion Angel yet either. Okay. Well, Fading Hope Deluge. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This coming turn is probably a Legion Angel turn. I think we can Deluge. Can also get pretty aggressive with them. I think we can get kind of aggressive here. I mean, they can't target this guy with Vanishing Verse either. Because they can't pay the ward tax. They Vanishing Verse Meathook Massacre, that's fine, but I guess they realize they really don't have any good targets. Opponent goes down to 7. End tier. We have Blood Chief's Thirst for the Angel if we want to get it in for more damage. 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have enough, we can also, let's see, Rite of Oblivion away the Bank Buster. And then power up the Hive for 7. I think that gets us there. Exile you. Drop off you. Power up Hive for 7. Alright, I think we got there. Nice. Damn, that was cute. Picking off their removal with Kotose, that felt very good. Interesting play pattern. Okay, hope we're up against aggro. See how this pans out. Up against Zeus. Nice leaves. Well, actually a little too intense for my taste, but that's right. We can probably play you out now. That's fine. Whites do nothing. Okay. This is going to be a great Raven Fieldment game for us. Thalia. Yeah, you'd think that would work, but it won't. Goodbye. -4, -4. Blood Chief's Thirst. Feels good. And here. Now, at some point, we might let them develop their board so we can Meathook Massacre everything away. It is Naya. Now, what do we do about this Thalia? March of Wretched Sorrow. We'll probably pick it off anyway. X equals 1 still. We're really not a fan of Thalias. The tax is fairly brutal. Alright. So it goes. No red yet. Sigarda, okay. Blood Chief's Thirst target. My turn. More land. Alright. Kind of... Now, if we do nothing, we can -4 Massacre, which is pretty good. Whenever it attacks, though, they're just going to get an Elite Spellbinder. I don't know. I don't love that. I think we just kill this now. At some point, we want to let him build up the board, but so far, wait, we really don't want Thalia sticking around. The tax is brutal. They do get red. They get Helana and Elena. It has no target, though. Whew, okay. Well, we can actually hit them with Hive here, which is interesting. I mean, whatever they play this turn is going to get +2/+2 on it. We have a lot of land, though. We can make it work. All right, on the aggressive here. End here. We're not blocking because we want them to play out stuff into the Massacre. Thalia again, damn. 3, 6, 7. Wow. So we can only -4 Massacre here. That's pretty brutal. Damn, that's a lot of damage. I guess we have to Massacre the other ones away, and then Fading Hope Adeline a different turn. So we just need to do X equals 3, because that's all we can do. All right. And then we'll bounce Adeline before they move to combat. Sigarda as well, okay. Alright, yeah, we'll bounce for Adeline now. We're completely flooded out this game, though. Ay. Brutal. Don't need that. No. No more land, please. No more land. Raven Fieldman, I guess you are white, right? Who's worse? You or Adeline? I guess you're worse. Indestructible doesn't matter, so we can wait till their turn. We have no... I mean, we could cycle this away, I guess. Are we attacking this turn? I guess so. Take out another Thalia, I suppose. Alright, stand here. Opponent thinking, well, what the best decision here is. We would love a Lear or like a Kotose. Anything. Literally anything other than land would be amazing here. Alright, opponent plays land. They play Adeline, that's fine. I think we're going to minus the Sigarda before moving to combat. Goodbye. Submit. Auto pay. Please. I guess it doesn't matter if they have indestructible. That guy's dead. We still have Adeline to deal with, though. Not a land. Jawari. I guess we can block Adeline with the Hive and hold Jawari. I don't know, man. I don't think we get aggressive with them. And here. Maybe we'll hit something with Jawari. Who knows? Oh, boy. I mean, we can take them off one pump with Jawari. Does that matter? Not really. We still can't block with the Hive. I mean, we're not going to use it for anything else, right? Maybe it matters in the long run. Who knows? This has been such a bad draw. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lands. So they pay 1. That's fine. They can only get 1 pump. We still can't block with the Hive. Because it will be a 4/4 once they attack. Or bigger. I was planning to block Adeline with the Hive. Well. Take our free block there. 4 to the face. Down to 12. What is going on, man? This is insane. Definitely not raising them now with lifelink. All right, well, that's absurd. I can't do anything about that. Running like 24 land, maybe 2 Jawaris on top. Here comes Cave. Even more damage presented. Nearly lethal, in fact. They don't want to lose their Intrepid. Do we take 8 here? Yeah, I guess we just block this guy again. 2 blockers. Take our free block there. Go down by 9. Down to 4. I think the universe owes me a Meathook Masker. That's about what I have to say about that. More land? Are you kidding me? And we're just dead, right? We go block there and lose. Wow. That's insane. That was nuts. Like, what the hell, man? All right, on to the next one. Weird, but okay. All right, we'll start here in case it is mono white. Give him a little enfeeblement action. Well, let's Boros something. Continues to be Boros. Thalia. Okay, no big deal. Probably just Ray. What's better? Ray of Enfeeblement. Yeah, I mean, who knows if we need to take out like an Adeline. Let's, instant speed is nice though. All right, let's just do it like this. That's okay. The Ray should clear out most things. We could hold open 1, but let's just get our tap land down. Not a huge deal. Leviton. Naya. Why are there so many Naya people out today? Luminarch Aspirant. Okay, fine. Counter achieved. We can give him 1 more turn to deploy. And then Meathook Masker. Seems okay. End here. Can always Ray of Enfeeblement if we need it. Alright, so that'll pump it up to a 4/4. Which is kind of annoying. Because we can only -3 Masker this coming turn. They put it there, though. Wow. Okay, great. Now we can -3 Masker. Okay, sure. Feels good. My turn. All right, easy's pie. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Now, what do we most want out of their graveyard? If we just play a million Intrepid Adversaries, would that piss them off the most? And just pump all of them to the moon? If we draw land, I might do that. I think that'd be fun. Luminarch Aspirant. Well, especially since... Ooh, Stormseeker as well. Okay, little hasty threat coming in here. The Ray also doesn't kill that one. Okay, taking 4 this turn. We hit land. So, realistically, it's probably a Leer turn. And then we hold Fading Hope for the Stormseeker. Or Leer if we need it. I think that's probably better. Yeah, we'll hang out for a Brutal Cathar. See how this plays out first. Happy to take a little more damage this turn. If we survive this turn, the rest of the game's locked away. So if they play Brutal Cathar, human, okay. They have it, but that's okay. We'll just play Ray of Enfeeblement at the last minute. Yep, that's fine. See if we can ambush someone for free here. Do we think they play any burn spells? I don't think so. I don't think they play with fire in this deck. I don't think we need to play around that. Alright. So we'll Ray you. Feels good. Get back our 3-4. Block here. Take 3 down to 13. But that should about wrap up the game. Then we can play back Blood Chief's Thirst. Oh, do they have removal? Do they have Play with Fire here? Last card? No, they don't. Alright, so that's pretty much game then. And they have no creature lands. So we're pretty locked away at this point. We'll go ahead and hold Fading Hope. Just in case. End here, instead of playing out the Bank Buster. We also can play around Brutal Cathar with Ray of Enfeeblement, so game should be pretty much locked away. Yep, Scooperoonie. All right, feels good. That's why we play all this Ray of Enfeeblement stuff. There's just so much Mono White, Naya, Boros, all that stuff's just running around everywhere these days. Pretty awkward opening hand. I think we can give it a go. I swear I've had the weirdest draws today. And I am wondering about the shuffling algorithm. We'll probably just Ray this guy now. Before they Deadly Dispute it or something. Blood Tithe Harvester, okay. Well, that's all we're doing for a while. Take 3 to the face, down to 16. Epicure. Down to 15. Massacre for -2. Can only -1. We'll wait one more turn for it, I guess. And here. Definitely off to a slow start. Opponent whacks us for 4, down to 11. Okay. Anvil arrives. Land. Let's hope they don't have Deadly Dispute ready. Sack a blood token. Now at least we can clear this out on our turn, which is pretty good. Yeah, we'll play with this island. Won't reveal the Field of Ruin just yet. Okay, here comes -2 Massacre. Next turn, maybe Loth. How do we clear out the Anvil? I'm not sure we have any artifact removal. At least we get some precious life back. Okay, they sack the blood token. Create a 1/1, drain us for 1. Count Dracula, okay. That's Sorin, right? Nice. Okay. Well. What do we want to do this turn? We're kind of under life total pressure. Loth is okay. Any removal spell. I guess that'd be okay. We could play Loth this turn. We get the draw, though. If we just kill Sorin with Blood Chief's Thirst, we take 3 damage this turn, but then we drop Loth next turn. I think we do need to prioritize killing Sorin. Well, how scary are their top decks? Their top decks aren't really that scary, I suppose, except for the Oni Cult. Maybe it's fine to drop Loth this turn. Can also drop Sorin. That's a pretty good lifelink blocker. Alright, I like that a little bit better. We could even Blood Chief's Thirst their token. And then we can get it back with Lear a subsequent turn. It's not amazing, but I am concerned about our life total. Kind of a weird use of mana there. We can always get it back next turn with Lear. Yep, they plus, which isn't great, but at least we have a lifelinker on board. Let's see if they have removal for it. The good news, there aren't going to be that many planeswalkers in their deck. It's just too cramped to fit everything in. So once we remove, you know, 1 or 2 Sorens... Oop, Shadow Smashing. Okay. That feels bad. Goodbye, Soren. Raven Feeblement. Interesting. They have Bugbear as well. I mean, Spider Queen isn't great. We just chump block. Nah, Spider Queen isn't good. It's got to be Lear then. Creature lands just so tough for. We can pick off the token. I think that's okay. It means we don't have an answer to Count Dracula, but I think we'll go for it like this. Gain a little more life. Okay. Up to 14. Draw. Lands. This coming turn, we could Field of Ruin away. Massacre for 4. Ouch, that hurts. Create another flyer. Tough. That's a good draw. We can pick off Dracula for 1. Seems good. We hold up with Field of Ruin for their Bugbear. And here, next turn, Lolth. Let's hope they have not drawn into a backup Sorin. Smelter arrives. Okay, nothing we can do about that. Another Anvil. Alright. Do they sacrifice 1 Anvil? They do sacrifice 1 of the Anvils to get aggressive with us. Okay. 2 triggers off that. Not ideal. Alright, here they come. They don't have anything they can do with their mana anyway, so go ahead and do this now. Take out you. Get more black. Alright, and we will pick off you. Hanging on to a hope and a prayer here. Yep, they sacrifice it. At least they don't get extra tokens. We go down to 14. We play Lolth here. Bloodchief's Thirst. We just don't have a good way to protect Lolth. We probably take out the Smelter, I guess. We play Lolth. Makes 2 blockers. And then she just dies. I don't think we can do that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Lear again. That's a much better draw. Bloodchief's Thirst. Run it back. On the token? Yeah, I think so. Well, we have answers for both tokens. We have a ton of life gain in the form of March. They continue to draw, though. Just trying to get to a place where we can stabilize with Lolth without it immediately dying. Deadly Dispute coming in clutch for the opponent, though. Synthesizer, more card draw. Land. This is an issue. We need a Meathook Massacre really badly. We gotta clear out all this crud. March is worth a ton of life, though. What's that, 5? Sure, take this block. Down to 6. Down to 5. It's a deluge, not a massacre. Can we afford to deluge this turn into a massacre? Let me play 2 removal spells. Get rid of both of these guys. I think we can afford that. That means we go down to 3. It's pretty close. But I think we need to do it. We get the massacre. And, probably just take the hive here. Alright, I guess we'll wait till their turn to pick some of these guys off. No, because if it dies on their turn, then that's better for them. Alright, goodbye 1 artifact. Down to life. Resolve. Down to 3. And we'll just pray they can't get there. Very possible they can get there. Good game. Yeah, they have it. Okay, that's fine. No attacks. Okay. They think they have lethal. They attack with Hive. Take 4. They sacrifice a thing and we lose. Yep. Okay. Alright, not bad. We're going to need more land, but we can get there. Little ramp action. Okay. I buy that. Do we spend our Blood Chief's Thirst killing the ramp? Well, we definitely kill that. No questions asked there. Alright, goodbye. Next turn, Celestis, maybe a Blood Chief's Thirst as well. Ramp up to Kotose, just play all their Luminic Aspirants out of their deck. Nice. What kind of removal? Why are they playing Tangled Veil in this deck, though? And they are stuck on land. Feels good. Celestis. Now, as attractive as it is to take all of their Luminic Aspirants, it's too bad we're not stripping more out of the deck. Because 2 of them are already in the graveyard. But next turn, we can turn 5 Kotose. Innkeeper. Yeah, what are they ramping to? What is going on here? Not sure. I think we just put down Kotose and start playing Luminarch Aspirants for the rest of the game. That's going to be so brutal for them. Alright, here we go. Hand. Legion Angel. Oh, Asika's Chariot. They don't have the mana for it yet, though. Alright, this will be an interesting game. What else we got here? Mirror's Call, Renin 7, Wandering Emperor. Alright, so it's just mid-range Skyclave app. Alright, they got some interesting stuff. It's just Selesnya mid-range. But they are stuck on land. Let's see if they draw it here. That'll be big if they can get the Chariot down. That'll be an issue. We don't have any answers in hand. They play Spellbinder. Not a big deal. We'll play triple Luminarch Aspirant this turn? That's kind of disgusting. And they have no removal, right? They might not have any removal in the deck. I forget exactly. More lands. Okay. We won't play that just so we don't reveal what we have exactly. They scoop. Yeah, we're about to play triple Aspirant. Damn, Kotose kind of feels sweet. I'm not going to lie. She's very fun to play. Okay, we can give this a go. Multa 6. It is Mono White's aggro. Monk with Open Hand. Ah, low to the ground version. Okay. Interesting. We'll see if March can nab something early. Here comes a double spell, potentially. Yep. Allenbach Escort. Interesting. Well, we really want to draw into Meathook Massacre then. So we march away the Escort. Lifelink and Indestructible. I mean, we'll see. We don't have to do it right now. Next turn, Celestis. On our turn. It's taxed because it's Paladin class on the opponent's turn. Yeah, I think we take this March. I mean, they could play a Luminarch Aspirant, right? They would have done that before combat, though. Yeah, we can take this now. That's fine. Oh, Paladin class. Right, okay. Can't do it anyway. Brutal Cathar, 0 targets. Interesting. Okay. We can march away, I mean, they're just going to sacrifice this. We can march away the Brutal Cathar now, just to save a little life per turn. Or we can Celestis this turn, and then Leer next turn. We don't have anything in the graveyard, though, so let's -2 now. Submit 0. Take you out. You don't have any counters, so Allenbach Escort cannot protect you. Alright. Gain a little life. Have Brutal Cathar in the graveyard for Kotose, by the way. Ready for the spider to snatch him up. Taking a beating, though. 5 to the face. Down to 12. Ooh, okay. Here comes Celestis. Unfortunately, we're already on Night Side and we can't double spell. So we are stuck here for the turn. Take at least 5 more damage this turn. If they level up Paladin class, that's even more. Play Skyclave app. Take the Celestis. That's actually not ideal, but it is okay. As long as they don't hit that 5th land to level up Paladin class, it's not the end of the world. Sure, that's fine. Take 5 more. Go down to 7. Bloodchief's Thirst. You'd think that'd be a decent draw. I mean, I can get back I can kill Skyclave app here, which is actually quite big. Then we just take 5. But we have a blocker. Yeah, I think that's the play. Oh, it has to be like this, right? Because it's too big. All right, that was a big draw. Now we have a blocker. We can survive. And then we can play Leer and play Bloodchief's Thirst on the Escort. Let's see if they hit their 5th land. They have removal. We'll take 5 more damage this turn. Pretty close to lethal. Okay, well, I think it's Bloodchief's Thirst time. And we will attempt. Doesn't really matter. I mean, we prefer to do this one, but they'll just sacrifice the Escort to save it, which is fine. Same outcome either way, unless they miss this line of play somehow. Fatal Absence Leer, they have game. No! All right. That is game, folks. If you enjoyed today's video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment for the algorithm, let me know what deck I should play next. I'm Dr. Ruckus, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.